Title: The Little Match Girl.
The Little Match Girl.
Once upon a time, in a snowy town on Christmas Eve, there lived a little girl named Evelyn.
She was known as the Little Match Girl because she sold matches to help her family make ends meet.
Despite the cold and poverty, Evelyn had a warm heart and a vivid imagination. As the evening approached, the town lit up with festive lights, and the laughter of families filled the air. Evelyn wandered the streets, clutching her box of matches tightly to her chest, hoping to sell enough to bring home some money for her family. But the townspeople were too busy with their own celebrations to notice the little girl. No one stopped to buy her matches, and she grew colder and more disheartened with each passing moment. Feeling exhausted and defeated, Evelyn found a secluded alleyway to sit down for a moment. As she huddled against the cold wall, she took out a single match and struck it against the wall to keep warm. To her surprise, a small, warm glow emanated from the match, casting a soft light around her. In the flickering light of the match, Evelyn's imagination came to life. She saw visions of happy families sitting around a grand feast, children unwrapping presents, and laughter filling the air. It was a magical world she had only dreamed of. But as quickly as the match ignited, it extinguished, and the visions disappeared. Evelyn felt a sense of longing and sadness, but she struck another match to bring back the warmth and the magical visions. With each match she lit, Evelyn was transported to a different scene. A cozy hearth with crackling flames, a bustling marketplace with cheerful vendors, and a magnificent Christmas tree adorned with twinkling lights. But as the matches burned out, so did the illusions. Evelyn realized that she couldn't stay in the warmth of her imagination forever. She had to face the reality of her situation. Determined to make the most of the remaining matches, Evelyn struck one last match. This time, she saw a beautiful vision of her grandmother, who had passed away, smiling warmly at her. The love and comfort in her grandmother's eyes brought tears to Evelyn's own. As the match burned down, Evelyn closed her eyes and embraced the warmth and love of the vision. She felt her grandmother's presence surrounding her, and for a brief moment, she wasn't cold or alone.
She was with someone who loved her unconditionally.
When the match finally fizzled out, Evelyn felt a sense of peace and contentment. She knew that her grandmother's love would always be with her, even in the darkest and coldest of times. As the first rays of dawn illuminated the town, Evelyn's lifeless body was discovered in the alleyway, clutching her box of unused matches. The townspeople mourned the loss of the little match girl, but they couldn't possibly understand the magical journey she had experienced in her final moments. From that day on, the people of the town remembered Evelyn as the little match girl who brought a glimmer of warmth and magic to the cold winter night. And in the hearts of those who heard her story, the memory of the little match girl lived on, reminding everyone of the power of imagination, the importance of compassion, and the magic that can be found in the most unexpected places. The end. As always, visit us at www.readthetale.com for all your favorite tales and stories.